All right, let's talk about Leahy's three-part model: negative emotionality, daring, and lack of prosociality. Negative emotionality has gotten the most research attention. And I really want to make sure I describe this to you well enough so that you really understand it and can think about maybe a kid or two you've worked with who has negative emotionality. Because I see this all the time. I see a lot of, not all conduct disorder kids have negative emotionality. And I can't give you a percent who do. I'm not quite sure about that research literature. But a significant percentage have negative emotionality. So what is it? Negative emotionality refers to the experience, the tendency to experience negative emotions frequently, intensely, and with little provocation. Okay? So you're talking about a kid who is easily frustrated and easily agitated. He becomes agitated very frequently. He becomes agitated in situations that wouldn't agitate his peers. The sort of age-appropriate demands of life seem to overwhelm him, and he becomes agitated and frustrated and intensely so. In a situation that might frustrate another teenager a little bit, he's going to become highly agitated. And the other thing about negative emotionality is once these kids become agitated, they have trouble returning to baseline. They stay agitated a while. Small things can disrupt their mood for a long period of time. Okay? So we're talking a little bit here about agitation, frustration, irritability, right? Irritability. Negative emotionality, kids who have this quality, and I'll tell you what, when I do assessments for the court, I usually can assess this in the first few minutes. And if it's not in the first few minutes, I'll see it in the first few minutes when we start psychological testing, okay? So how do I see this? Well, I'll sit with a kid and explain to him that we're going to do a 2-hour evaluation. And when the words 2 hours roll out of my mouth, his body contorts. He lets out a big sigh. He sucks his teeth, and he'll make a comment like, "Oh no, I can't do that." Okay? He's 17 years old, and the idea that sitting for 2 hours to do an evaluation is completely overwhelming to him.